Welcome back, everybody. Captain Thief, Bomberman 64. I do want to finish this. There's so many games I haven't finished. I feel bad about that. But it's just been a very busy week. We'll just put it that way. Yeah, I left off with this boss fight, actually. That sounds like a thing I can do 2 hours. I mean, 2 hours to pretty much have beaten all these 4 is not bad. Then I just have to beat the one above with all the cards, and then beat the one above that, and I'll have my silver medal trophy of those custom parts I never got as a kid. I mean, there's like 2 sets of them, and I can't get the first set because it's got to be on hard mode. And I guess I should talk about hard mode a bit, but there's a giant spider, so now we're not allowed to. It's just illegal. Alright, on that case, I don't have my flames, right? And you know how I would have my flames? By doing this. There we go. Yeah. This is just the state my 64 was in before I quit, so now I have all my jewels and flames and stuff. Okay. I don't remember this guy at all. I'm fairly certain we gotta destroy his arms and his mask. I think that's it. And then we probably get one for just killing him? Oh yeah, he can kill you with that. So you gotta be careful about that. Total utter game over, man. I don't know. I want to go on to a huge tirade about extra lives and how they work. Because it just doesn't make sense the way most games do them, and dare I say, I feel like they don't make sense at all. But some games do it right. Ha! Well, oh wait, no. I was going to say, if I burned myself, then he didn't kill me, I got me. So, there. Let me just hit continue and see what happens. I mean, I don't think it changes anything. If I lose all my power-ups, then what was the point? One has to wonder. Okay. So, yeah. I mean, it's not really a spider, since it's only got 6 appendages, right? This is actually a pretty hard boss. I mean, to actually beat. It's not like the dragon where it's easy to beat, but it's kind of hard to get all the cards. Or the fish where it's easy to beat, but it's kind of hard to get all the cards. It's just hard to beat in the first place. Okay, I think once I destroy his legs, he'll stop swiping at me. Which is great. Alright. And just, everything he does, like, kills you. Cappy, shouldn't you go to Blue Resort and get, I don't know, another heart, maybe? You know, maybe. Okay, we can, like, sneak past him. Which is very odd for spiders. Usually they detect by sneak. Hahaha. FF11 reference. Oh yeah, this. I don't think we need to kill a whole bunch of these. Okay, that destroys the other leg. Now I just need to do something with his face. Okay. Yeah, we've got to destroy the mask. Okay. I mean, maybe I should get more under. I don't know. It really helps. Okay, I was gonna say it really helps the fact that. Oh, is that so? Let's try this angle. No? Hang on, I'll get this. What do you want me to do? Huh. Well, that broke his mask. Okay, that got me another one. Now he's going to be all aggressive, if I remember right. He'll start, yeah, doing... I call that the staccato. I call it that because of that hack. Okay, I damaged his body. And now he, like, kind of keeps his distance from me. Which is great, because I don't keep my distance from me. Also, I just realized that I haven't done... I wasn't killing him fast enough. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. I'm gonna do that thing that hypothetical Jaeger Kid / Chrono Trooper recommended. So, we're gonna go get the butterfly. Real quick. And I feel like the quickest way to kill a butterfly is to squish it. I do like that I can just come in here, get something, and leave. Out of the way. Alright, I don't need to blow up a bomb. Okay. I'm starting to think that maybe I don't know this game as well as I hoped. There we go. Alright, that was a full 30 seconds. No? Leave. This game does not detect the D-pad at all. Which is okay. I mean, maybe it counted as 30 seconds? I don't know. This is the part of the game where I go to GameFAQs just to make sure I know what I'm doing. I don't know, it just feels like I gave it a good try. I just want to, you know, make sure that... Because if I kill it and I don't get the 4th gold card, I'm going to be kind of peeved. Boss guide. Yeah, okay, we'll just do that. Its name was something not spidery. It was like... something. Not that one. Hot Avenger. Oh, Cold Killer, Manta, the Ice Spider. Yes, of course. What about the cards? Oh, okay, yeah, he does list the cards. Or she, whoever. Burn the right scythe, burn the left scythe, burn the mask. Oh. Okay. So yeah, it is basically one where I get the 4th card for free. But it's a very different definition of free. Like, you can not get it if you fight this incorrectly. And what's funny is that it's when it's on its back, when she's on her back, whatever, that's when you've messed up. Or if you try to kill her while she's doing that. You have to get her down to 1 heart while she's standing up like this. Yes. Wow, that was a twofer. I'm proud of me. Okay. Now, let's get rid of the mask. The heart makes this a lot easier. But like I said, on hard mode, the heart doesn't just, you know, become a sonic ring that you can just pick up. It just instantly fades or disappears as soon as you drop it. Okay. I don't know how the game makes sure you don't fall through the spider web. Good job though, Hudson. Or yeah, Hudson. Fairly certain. I don't know if that's supposed to happen either. And how many times will it happen? I would really like to hear Sirius come back and say, everybody gets 1. Okay, hang on. I feel stupid. I want to do something stupid. Is Audacity still recording? Okay, good. So yeah, those chains. Genuine question here, Altair. How are the chains keeping these things here, and how are they still here without them? Just want to know. Okay, well, that's it for this. I'm just kidding. I do want to beat more Black Fortress. In the Japanese version, it was called the Black City, which leads more to my idea that this is like the 4 elements, you know, water, fire, water again, and stone. I mean, I guess this would be wind, by process of elimination. But the Greeks had a concept of 4 elements, and you know, in literacy, or you know, in some writing, they call it quintessential. There were 4 essences: fire, air, water, and earth. And the quintessence, the 5th essence, because as you know, quint means 5. I mean, you should definitely know this. Quinta-feira, or whatever, is like Friday in Portuguese. Who am I telling you? You know who you are. Anyway, yeah, so quintessence, the quintessence is man. So we have the 4 natural elements, and then we have a city, because in Japanese this was called, you know, Black City, you know, just a city. It's like, okay, that's kind of cool. I don't know, though. I do like elementals, or elemental systems and stuff. I think FF11 had the best one, and 14 somehow took the same exact elements and confused the hell out of me with them, because now I don't know how they work at all. Anyway, because completely changed how this one goes with this one. I just like the way 11 had. Okay, so we're gonna play this level and kind of explore it a bit and find parts and or cards, and then we're gonna reset. I did hit the save thing, right? Hang on, I'm gonna do something stupid. Load state. Okay, good. That could have gone very, very horribly, but it didn't. Okay, so Bomberman visits Toad's Turnpike. Seriously, it's kind of weird how like so many 64 games have kids playing in traffic. How many? 2. Shut up. Let's see. I think you can do something here. As you can do something anywhere. You don't need the remote bombs for that. Oh. But you do need to, you know, actually survive. Oh, just bombs? Okay. There's a whole pattern to this. That's like... Oh, okay, that's a gun. I thought it was just a traffic camera. They've really stepped up things in Colorado with their automatic cameras ticketing you. So what am I looking for? Oh. Oh. No, you're not safe down here. It makes absolutely no sense to have the crosswalk be like that. Pardon me, pal. In fact, you come with me. You're my friend. Also, I want to see if, like, you're stunned forever, or... Oh, there's a thing. Yeah, he's basically stunned forever. There, your new... Oh, ouch. Your new patrol is here. Bye, heart. I'll miss you. Okay. What about up here? A flame. Alright, so really nothing, and you just gotta go in here with hope. Which, you know, is Bomberman's whole thing. I did find that Bomberman anime, and I did just kind of record someone else's video. They threw a Seinfeld theme in there completely randomly. I don't know what it is with certain things and just kind of borrowing music. For instance, oh, there's one. Is that number 1? Okay. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, or later just Punch-Out because he retracted his, you know, use of his likeness, I guess. Used literally the... What's it called? Hang on. Maybe you want to play in traffic. Let's see what happens. Curious. Very curious. What are the effects of a 10-ton car on a guy wearing shades? Death. Okay. Good to know. Alright, so can I do this? I mean, yes, it's just not a bad idea. It's kind of my motto. I can do anything, it's a bad idea. Let's check this side, because there are 2 sides. Wow, this is a long level. And I say that because I'm still within the time card. And it's been this long. Okay. Okay, well, okay, it just turned over just because I mentioned it. Oh. Yeah. Should award Shades. Oh, wait, no. Shades would have made Bomberman die regardless. Okay, well, that's fine, that's fine. We're gonna reload this thing. Did that count? It counted. Okay, well, we're definitely reloading the save then. State. You may be asking, can you just walk off? No, I thought you could. It would have been funny. Alright, so we know where one card is. I guess now we're just kind of working on what's our best route. And I feel like it's here. Don't really need these pickups. Want to know something funny? A friend of mine, whose name rhymes with Brady Blinshiro, found out that Bomberman can get run over by the side, and I just really want to show you that. Found out that there's actually 2 games on the 64 called Bomberman 64. This one, of course, and another one which is kind of just, you know, 4-player multiplayer fun, and no story or single player at all to it. I might be wrong on that, but it does look like it's just the usual Bomberman games that we've come to love and expect. Have I been blowing these up? I still have my flames, okay. Kurt. What would you say? What would be the onomatopoeia for that? It feels like it's saying Kurt to me. No, my name's not Kurt. It definitely sounded like Kurt that time, Cat, because you said Kurt just as you picked it up. Well, thanks. Okay, let's check the other side's upper ramp side. Yeah, nothing. Oh, wait. I think I blew this up earlier. Yeah, I threw a guy at it. Okay. So, I'm not dumb. I picked up on the pattern. I know only 10% of you are subscribed. Just kidding. I don't play that game. It's like small car on the side, big car on the same side, small car on the opposite side, big car on the same side, right? And then these two should be filled up with a bus. I don't know why I said big car. All I can tell you, is that I like the word bus a bit more than the Mandarin word for bus, which is Gong Gong Chi Cha. And no! Well, let's see what's in there. And the reason why that word drives me nuts is that the chi, you're supposed to like press the tip of your tongue into the back of your bottom teeth and kind of, you know, curl it toward the top of your teeth, you know, so the tip of your tongue is hitting the bottom of your teeth, the middle of your tongue is hitting the kind of the roof of your mouth somewhat. And so that one, yeah, okay, we got the chi, but then you say the cha part. Completely reverse that. Oh, okay, I found all the cards, guys. And so you go, so the cha part, the CHE, whereas the chi is QI, by the way, if you're curious, is you have to tip your tongue upward in your mouth and kind of make like a U shape with it, I want to say. I'm probably explaining this completely wrong, but, and I don't know how, but just remember that, you know, in the same way that a lot of languages have trouble pronouncing the TH sound because they never hear it, or the V sound because they never hear it, it's kind of one of those things where we can't really differentiate as Westerners between the chi and the ch part. But they can. If you just try to pronounce all your ch sounds the same, they're going to pick up on it and be like, you're confusing me, stop it. I'm trying not to be offensive. And succeeding. No, I'm not. And not succeeding. But, in my experience, from people I've spoken with, they're very, or native speakers, I should say, or people who speak it as a first language, they're actually very open, in my experience, to you learning it, and they don't think it's sad or pathetic or whatever. You're making mistakes. Like, oh yeah, good job, keep going at it. In Chinese, anyway. In Japanese, they will be that way when you first start out, and then at some point, once you get good enough, they will inform you that your Japanese sucks. So, as a studier of Japanese, I can't wait until my Japanese sucks. And by that, I don't mean that they'll just tell you that. I mean, like, when you're 0 to 80%, they're like, oh yeah, good job, keep going, this is so great. Good Westerner. And then once you hit 81%, they're like, okay, you're screwing this up, this sucks, you really need to pick up on this. Let me go ahead and get my ruler out and smack you in the back of your head like a typical anime stereotype. And, did we find... Yeah, we did find all the cards. What am I doing? What's this? Yeah, let's just figure out what the rest of this level's like. From now on, Altair's troopers will be even harder to defeat you. You will encounter enemies with projectile weapons. Be sure to use the bomb kick to defeat them from a distance. Oh, I remember this. It becomes a battle elevator. Okay. And then this here is just a whole bunch of pickups in case you don't have any. Now, I haven't learned German. Remote bombs. But I have heard that if you go to Germany and try to speak German, they will immediately switch to English. Like, stop wasting my time with your bad German. I don't know. Maybe someone can correct me on that one. I've only heard it secondhand, and I hate sharing information I've only heard secondhand. Because sometimes it's wrong. Okay. I remember this. It's like a mini-boss. Alright, and then we win after this. I'm fairly certain. I'm so certain, in fact, that we're just... Oh. This is risky. Monk. No, this is Captain Thief. Okay, so... What am I doing? You can't leave. Not until you've beaten the level. So why did I call that risky? Well, I was just thinking, how am I going to get 30 kills? And I feel like that boss is probably the quickest way. Also, since that guy takes 2 bombs to kill, it's probably quickest just to kill him that way. What else was I going on about? Yeah, 30 kills. We just gotta get the 3 cards, and then we'll try to beat this as quick as we can. I'll take that. I think we'll just go ahead and... actually, part of the plan that I haven't given up on, but I just can't do it because the game won't let me leave the level, is I want to get a heart. A heart really helps. I feel like heart is the difference between hard and normal. There's a slight bit more to it than that. This is actually pretty good. 2 guys here, and I think I can get them to respawn pretty quick. The other difference with hard mode is that it kind of swaps around where some of the gold cards and the custom parts are. So there are some things I had to, play for a few minutes just to figure out, or just to get a custom part. And I could just skip that because I can get the custom part later, but I can't skip the gold cards, and so I'd have to do the really hard bomb puzzles and stuff. I think we'll do this. We'll just get a whole bunch of kills this way, because these guys only take 1 bomb. Yes. 7, alright. So that adds to the hardness of getting the final custom parts. Did I ever go into what that even was? It's just metallic gold bomber suit. Nothing too special, but it's definitely something where you have it and you show your friends like, wow, you must really know this game forwards and backwards, inside and out. And you're like, no, not really. I just tried it a whole bunch all weekend or something. 11. I do feel like we can... Well, okay, here's the thing. Detective Monk mode. Yeah. If I kill the 30th one here, I know where the gold card will be, and it will be easy to grab. But if I, like, you know, leave here early and just kill more enemies at the boss, then that saves some time because I'm going to be killing those enemies anyway. But who knows, maybe the gold card will fly off a cliff or something, or it won't be reachable for whatever reason. Do we play safe or do we play Bafe? Wait, does Bafe mean anything? You have to tell me. No, we're not going to get the time card on this one. It's kind of... I'm sure someone has probably put together a YouTube of can you get all 5 cards in one run. And you know, if you can, that's really cool. I bet it might involve TAS, Tool Assisted. What does the S stand for? Tool Assisted Speedrun, I'm guessing. Yes. I'm sorry, I know you were just typing that out, telling me the S stood for speedrun, and then I figured it out. Even worse if you like actually paused the video to tell me that. Now see, when I watch other people's videos, okay, they don't die until they become small and disappear. I do something kind of annoying where I will post like 50 comments, or you know, I imagine it's kind of annoying. Or at least, you know, somewhat disappointing, because, you know, I'm sure whoever I'm watching, they tend to have like 1 to 10,000 subs. And then they see, oh, 50 comments, but they're all from me. It's like, well, I'm happy, but, you know, I really thought I had, you know, a bigger audience or something. What I've started to do, though, is I will just open up a notepad, and I will timestamp whatever I'm talking about, because, or, you know, really give context to whatever I'm commenting. Because you can't just say, oh, you barely dodged that one. Okay, what one? Or what are we talking about? Yes. Okay, we got the 4th one now. We have to earn it by squishing them. We don't. I just feel like it's the right thing to do. Okay, now let's get the other 2. Was it here? Oh no. I can't get that heart. I knew this was going to happen. I mean, I didn't know for sure. I just had a feeling. I think the other card is back here. Bagheera. Come on, blow up. Blow up. I should have been taking notes. The camera really isn't your friend. Easy pattern to decipher. Alright. So, that doesn't help anybody. Bus always follows small car. Except here, where it's opposite. Great. I've forgotten where the second card is. I thought they were, all 3 of them were in those tunnels. Yeah. Oh wait, I did this on my last life, so yeah. Complete waste of time. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh right. You know, I have the heart. It was only losing the heart that made me lose the heart. That made me lose the heart. That made me lose heart about losing a heart. Oh my gosh. Okay, so don't lose the heart. Hang on. I really don't need to be loading state this much, but I'm kind of annoyed. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do that thing I said, which might end up being a waste of time. But we'll see. Okay, so let's go this way and not die. Yes. Okay. So maybe it's the opposite on the opposite sides. We'll go ahead and kill these two, though. I just won't spam kill them. But, you know, getting 2 more kills couldn't hurt. So bus, a small car always follows bus. Yes. On this side. Makes sense to me, Luigi. Oh, yeah, and then we have to go up this way. I mean, who even are all these people? There's no explanation here. We're in a fortress, sure. It makes a little bit more sense than a city, I will say, but it still looks like a city. And, you know, as a fortress, you can just say, oh yeah, these are all his troops or whatever. I'll get that. And spend time getting it, but I'll get that. Right. You have my permission to stop trying to run me over. I don't know if you needed it. I was hoping you were seeking it. Okay, I want that back. Okay. 2 HP, right? Right. Okay. It's weird to call anything HP in a game that isn't an RPG. It wasn't up here, right? Okay. Nice thing is, though, that once a bus passes through, you know the middle lane is safe. But you know that when a small car is passed, the middle lane is definitely not safe. Yeah. Okay. Boom. Okay, that was card number 3. So where's card number 2 again? Oh, I was not paying attention. And when I say make notes, that doesn't mean I know what I'm talking about. Was it here? Please tell me it's here. Please tell me it's here. Yeah, okay, cool. There are no single HP enemies to kill here. That's okay. They don't have to be here. Also, if you're zoning when the car comes, it doesn't count for some reason. The car will just pass through Bomberman. It's kind of like the whole Bumblebee doesn't know it can't fly thing. Bomberman doesn't know he's squished. So he isn't squished. Well, that's cool. Does that mean that I can... I mean, yes, but no. You bounce, but you get hurt. Let me be honest, that's actually pretty hardcore, Bomberman. I don't know the physics of it so well. Please don't try it. But I think if you jumped onto a bus from an overpass, you would not stand on it like a movie action star. Your legs would go much quicker than your upper body real quick, and then you would like fall to your back or something real fast, I think. That's what I believe would happen anyway. We got 3, we got 3. How many? Ah, we got 4 kills. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So let's see. I might have messed this up though. If I can't get the 30 kills, I'll have to do this again. Which is, you know, more time. And I do feel like I have to run because of these guns. Oh. I don't know if you just saw that, but for some reason my heart flying out became Bomberman for a second. So when I pressed the bomb button, it dropped a bomb from the heart that was bouncing over there. Very interesting. Okay. I do like remote bombs. I do hate not having heart. Cutscene time. Oh wait, maybe there's hearts in these. One can hope. What's up, Sirius? Every time I hear the word Altair, or Altair, I think of Altair, my friend from FF11 though. He played a Mithra. Wait, I already wrote this in the text, but yeah, I always imagined in my head canon that he was a male Mithra that just had to hide his gender. Otherwise he'd be returned back to the land of being forced to do the dishes, yes. Okay. So, the hard part is this machine gun fire? It is. And by machine gun fire, I don't think it actually shoots little pellets at you. It just calculates, is Barman in this area? Yes. Then he gets hit. Something like that. Game design is my passion. I mean, it would be. It's just... I'm too afraid to start anything with it. And yet there are people half my age that are already masters, so I shouldn't really feel too bad. Yeah, keep spinning at me, guys. This is good. There it is. Okay, this is the hard part. ×2. Okay, so they're out of sync, I think, because I went to the sink to get a drink. And they did not appreciate that. I got killed by the machine gun fire. Yep. Alright, so this whole episode is how bad game overage and extra lives and stuff ruins your time. Complete, utter waste of time. Oh, you have an extra life? Here, you can keep your cards. Oh, you don't have an extra life? You don't get to keep your cards. Oh, you want more extra life? Well, too bad. The only way to do that is a game over. Okay, here is my one sentence, easy, one-way tip to know if your extra life system is bad or not. If dying makes you do the game better, if there's any reason to die to game over to refresh your lives, it's a bad life system. Okay? And we see that a lot. In Zelda 2, it's like, oh, I'm all out of lives. I don't want to have 0 lives when I go into the next palace, and then I'll die, and then I'll be sent all the way back to the very first start. No, you go out and you die on purpose. That way you'll have full lives when you go. And that's stupid. There should be another way to get extra lives, not in a way that you only find a couple of them in the overworld or something like that, or in secrets. I don't know. See, this is what I just did, just now. I died on purpose. I died on purpose so I wouldn't waste my time. Bad life design. Hudson, 1996. Take notes. Remake this game and give Barman the ability to wear custom pieces and, like, actually do things. Like, it's in the game already. Let me have, Arcturus? Why do I think his name is Arcturus? Regulus? I've never heard that word pronounced. Let me have his ability to, like, dash and, like, beat up something. That would be really cool. You already have the custom parts in the game for the... I knew that was going to happen. You already have the designs for the bosses. Let me be the bosses. That'd be kind of cool. Freaking Artemis does this thing where she shoots out 3 projectiles. I think, you know, if you let me have that, I don't know, that'd be kind of cool. I don't know, I'm sorry. It's just, you know, this awoken something in me. I remember watching somebody, or maybe I was playing it myself, play Zelda 2, and they had no lives, or I had no lives. I don't have a life, it's true. And then it became, oh, well, the best thing you can do is just to die so that we can refill your lives. Well, what sense does that make? Why isn't there the ability to refill your lives at a town or something? Like your HP. Okay. I'm done. I'm done talking about that. That was the rant. I was also kind of piffed, and dare I say, spliffed. I wasn't paying attention. What was the next card? It was that one. Okay, so this one, actually both cards are in this tunnel. It's just that they're on different sides of the tunnel. Oh, I can... Okay, that helps. Okay, let's lighten the mood then. I'm gonna tell you a joke. The joke is I lost the heart. So, you know, thematically appropriate, the joke takes place at a funeral. And everyone's grieving. And this old man walks up to the lady at the microphone and says, "May I say a word?" And she says, "Yeah, go ahead." And he says, "Plethora." And she says, "Thank you. That means a lot." Alright, joke over. Well, no, joke continues, actually. The joke was the game. So, I got the 3. And I think I need the remote bombs to get this custom part, so we'll just put that off until later. It might be the one of the last cat parts I need to become a Cote Bomberman, but you know, that's alright. That is okay. That is just fine. No one is bothered. No one is mad. I'm gonna blow this one up separately, just so that way I can guarantee that I get it. Because I felt like one of them was heading toward the abyss there, and I was not happy about that. I don't need the flames, and in fact they hurt me. Okay. Wow, 42 minutes, guys. 1 level. This is going pretty well. So do all 3 things... Oh, right. I can get shot here. But if I die, I don't lose my cards, so that's the important part. Yeah, another part about the whole game over thing that just doesn't make any sense. Actually, I'm just going to do this. Yeah. That almost got me killed, though. I just want to get 30 kills and 10,000 milk carps. Okay? That's all I'm asking for. Oh yeah, you guys can set off the bombs. I'm not doing that on purpose. Like I can stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. It's easy to forget that there's a machine gun if you're back here, though. It's easy to forget that there's a machine gun if you're Bagheera, though. I mean, he lived in the Jungle Book. Why do I keep mentioning Bagheera? Because I only recently learned that Bagheera is literally, some language for panther. So his name is just Panther, but, you know, not in English. And that's okay. That's alright. I mean, I don't judge Fox McCloud or Wolf O'Donnell. Actually, I do. Why isn't my name Human McHuman Man? Okay. I think I'm just gonna kill you from a distance. I think... How many... Oh, I got the cards already. Okay. Yeah, go for broke. Go for broke indeed. Right, I need the remote bombs again. I mean, Bomberman's name is Bomberman. I mean, it isn't. I think his name is actually White Bomber. Which is even more descriptive for auto-defining something. So I got all the cards. I can just destroy this. So, there's 1 HP guys in there, right? Can't I just kill them? I mean, they're definitely exposed. Oh, wow. Cherry bombs. They're not called cherry bombs, by the way. They're called red bombs. Me and Bloody Conchura looked it up. And, yeah. Cherry bombs is just cooler, I think. I think it's just something that from my childhood that made it into the lexicon of the game because, to me as a kid, cherry bombs were this mystical firework that no one was allowed to own because they were too strong. I do mean like a firework, like you could set it off and blow things up. Blow up an entire mailbox. Not quite. I mean, it's not like it's guaranteed to be that strong. There's probably some that are. It's just, I don't think there's like a definitive cherry bomb strength, is what I'm trying to say. And we do gotta beat that level again just for the speed. But we definitely need another heart. How many minutes did that take? That took 5 minutes, I think, because it went up to the 3000s. Excuse me. Okay. Should games have game overs? Should games have extra lives? Yes. I think that lives and game overs do have something of a reason, but you need to make sure that it makes sense. It just doesn't make sense at any point to ever make it so that you are advantaged by dying. What do you call it? Subterfuge? No. Lampshaded? No, that's not quite it either. Something that follows the rule but breaks the rule, I would say, is FF11. Because you do benefit from dying, in a way. If you're level 1 or level 2 or even level 3, you don't lose EXP upon death. And when you die, you go back to your home point. So what people do in that game sometimes is they want to go back to their hometown, which is where their home point is. And so they'll just change jobs in a faraway land, and they will intentionally die, and then warp home. They call it blood porting. They call it D3 also, and well, at least they did. There's a whole thing about D. What's D? D is, in Japanese, the warp spell is called D-Zone, or Dijon, or Dijon, I think. I don't remember, actually. So, they call that D1, and then warp 2 is D2. So, funny enough, even the English players started calling warp 2 D2 because it's so hard to type 5 or 6 characters. Why not limit it to just 2? So they decide, oh well, we'll just call dying or getting yourself killed on purpose D3. But then, you know, Wings of the Gods came out and it had another spell that wasn't warp 3, but it was called Recall, and it warped you to whatever city you were aligned in the 20 years ago war. In the past, of course. So you're not actually going to the present version, you're going to the past version. Not this way. And then that started being called D3, and it just got confusing from there. I feel like Wings of the Gods had a lot of cool things going for it, but unfortunately, it was while the game was on its way out. So, and, you know, some would even say that Wings of the Gods was the reason why the game was on its way out. And I can't help but somewhat agree, because it was about that point where they started putting in things that made it so you didn't have to party anymore. And I feel like, you know, having to party to get EXP, to get things done, was a problem, or, you know, it's an annoyance, rather. But it was an annoyance that kind of glued the player base together. And so once you start getting these, like, floating books that you talk to and you just go kill a bunch of bats and you'll get, like, 1,000 EXP, or you take place in 20 years ago war and you get, like, a bunch of EXP from that. But unlike Besiege, it's going on at all times, and you don't even have to actually be good, you just have to cure NPCs or something. That almost got me killed. Okay. Those Swiffer Sweeper guys are really annoying. Okay, let's go for it. They're going to blink out of existence because they can't handle the fact that they just moved up 5 feet. It's anathema to their religion. They were born on a very specific height, and they need to die on a specific height. And since they were born on a different height than that, their different height, they just winked out of existence. Yes. Okay. That was all 5 cards there. It's only been 11 minutes, guys. This is a short episode. It's not a short episode. I almost hit load state. No. I am going to send link to... Yeah, well, okay. It doesn't make as much sense to make references like that unless I'm, like, really pinpointing to you what I'm making a reference to. And you could probably tell by the way I said send link, I'm talking about the CDI games, The Faces of Evil? No, it was actually the Wand of Gamelon, I'm fairly certain. Yes, it was the Wand of Gamelon. And, but, somebody named I Am the Gang, and I don't think he exists anymore, his YouTube's gone, to say, made a funny YouTube group called, the Zelda Return to Gamelon final cutscene. And, you know, surprisingly, unsurprisingly, the king is evil. And he says, Zelda, I'm going to send Link to hell. Yes, ball route. And that's just what I'm making a reference to. This is not serious. This is not Regulus. This is not anybody. It kind of looks like E102 Gamma? Oh no, I have to figure out where the cards come from, and I didn't save state. Well, I did actually save state, I just didn't save state my heart. Don't go save stating my heart. Ugh. Okay, so that hurts him. And... what am I doing? We can destroy his little hologram. Can I destroy his little drawing circles in the ground thing? Core memory unlocked. Wait, I can just do this, right? Yes, but it's half-hearted damage. Okay. I can destroy your guns. Ah. Yes, don't mind if I... Ow. Do. Now, we're going to talk about something. We're going to talk about mecha magic. I knew you'd be happy about this. Narum World, who is definitely not watching this. Narum World is only interested in desktop dungeons, and that's okay. That means I can talk about Narum World all I want here. Oh, sweet. What's the... Oh, we gotta be quick. There we go. Mecha magic, though. I mean, he's just spewing out missiles all over the place. Now, if he was a wizard, or a witch, or whatever you want to say, you could be like, oh, of course they have infinite fireballs because they're just recovering their mana or something. Well, how come mechanical beasts have infinite missiles, or infinite hologram thingies, or whatever, right? Right. That's a good question. I don't know. Let's see. What's my timing looking like now? 2:13. Pretty good. Pretty good. Do I have your permission to do stage? Of course I do. Did I even need to ask? I did. Trap Tower. Excuse me, I just needed to cough there. The passages inside Altair's castle are controlled by electronic switches. Turn the switch on to open the passage door. This will also activate the trap, so be sure to proceed with caution. To activate the alarm by turning the switches off, the switches can be turned on and off by stepping on them. You're now a stone's throw away from Altair. Be careful. Literally, we're just here to see my Mithrin friend, Altair. Oh, so I can turn that off? Yes. Yes. Alright, well, oh, Okay, I'll take that. I don't remember if I got the one that I missed or lost. Okay, so what else was I going on about? Yeah, that's the whole thing about magic and mechanicals. I did want to talk about Samus though, because you know I was watching somebody play Super Metroid and he was killing some enemies and saying, okay, how come such and such is dropping missiles? And he's like, oh well, it's a video game, I shouldn't be asking that. No, you should be asking that. And I have the answer for you. What's this? Okay, so that's what this is about. We just go back and touch this. Okay, so Sirius is lying to us, apparently. Or maybe it's that switch I got hit. Let's find out. And the answer to why Samus gets missiles off of enemies is that this is just... Oh, okay. This is just a simplified version of what we're seeing as the player. And by that I mean, like, maybe this particular wall crawler or whatever enemy we're talking about had the right chemicals in it that could be turned into a missile. And her, you know, suit can do that automatically. You know, it just does it really quick. Just absorbs it, turns it into missiles. And that's why they don't always drop, because maybe you had enough explosive but you didn't have enough metal, and this one just happened to have enough metal, etc. You know? Stuff like that. Eee. No cards yet, though. This is bothersome. And it zones us. That doesn't matter. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. Let's check all these boxes. They are check boxes, after all. No, you don't need to laugh at that. I do think it's kind of funny to say at the time. Okay. So here's another E for everyone. Ah, there's one. Okay, so there's number one. And we got a whole bunch of stuff to do here. I don't think this is the worst thing ever. This level layout? No, how I'm doing this. Because, you know, yeah, I'm kind of like playing a whole level and then I'll like reload the state. I don't think it's that bad. What's this? Of course. I mean, you get the exploration thing. If you really want... Does that count as my kill? I'm gonna watch this. He said about the anime, about dying and falling into a video game. I'm kidding. I don't watch nearly as many of those. Okay. I want to destroy the boxes to see what's in them. So I think I will. You jerk. Alright. Maybe a big bomb will get you to shut up. Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay, 2 hearts isn't going to help me, but still. So, what's in the box? Let's find out. A bomb. Okay, so the one on the bottom left of the start sucks. Good to know. What's in this one? A flame. Okay, bottom right sucks. But that one I'm almost certain is good. I don't know that for sure, I just have a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Wow. I remember when that song was new. Okay, so this won't zone us. We can actually fall down. And I think we want to. But I think if we blow up the box, we don't actually see the item from here. Okay, we want to fall off here. And then we want to bomb bridge, which is a lot like Cambridge, but you know, more explosive-y. I think that's enough. Good. What's this? All around me are familiar faces, worn out faces. Bright and early for the morning races, going nowhere. Okay, so I think that was it. I still don't find this level more confusing. I still don't find this level more confusing than the lava levels. Okay, so we're gonna go up this way. I'm almost certain we've already missed a card. Let's find out. That's not a card. That's not a card. You are not a card. Off you go. Okay, it does count as my kill if I throw him off. I think I can just jump off here, but then the E won't be available to me. There won't be E for everyone anymore. It'll be T for teen. Huh. This is definitely a grand departure from classic Bomberman games. Don't open things for me without my permission. Oh, and then this one goes way further down. Okay. Yes. And this goes... Well... Hang on, let me see something. This is where we came from, right? There's an E over here, though. What's that mean? I don't know. We'll figure it out, though. Alright, let's just go back up. I think that I accidentally took a wrong turn and went back down somehow. Okay. Let's try this one. Oh, well, yeah, that's the only one I can try, actually. So, let's see. I have a bad memory about stuff like this, because the way I remember to do something next time is to do it not the way I think about doing it. Which, then I think, okay, well, was that this way or was that way? Because you know, something tells me I wouldn't do it this way, and then I do it the same way again. That 50 joules, by the way, not an extra life. It was a game, to continue, or whatever, a game over, if you will. 2 more kill. Well, what am I even doing this? This is not my final run. This is taking 8 minutes so far. Well, yeah, that was okay. So now we just go through here. Heart definitely necessary. Turn this from 1 to 2. Okay. We still haven't found card 2, so you know, it might be here. I doubt it, though. Can I pick you up? No, actually. I can make you dead, though. And that's probably just as good. Oh, yep. We missed card 2. Card 2 is somewhere. It might be right nearby, actually, so we shouldn't give up too much hope. Okay, excuse me. It might be on this side. maybe in here? Nope. Nope. Okay, so card 3 is up here. Card 2 must be earlier in the level then. I bet you it's in the elevator thing. Let me see where this goes. This has to go down. This would be so weird if it's here. But I would accept. Blue means body piece, by the way. I want both of those things. Okay, so this was a good pickup. I don't know how necessary it is, though. The custom piece kind of isn't necessary, but I do like the cherry bombs. I guess I'm kind of confused on where to go. I hit the 2. Maybe the 2 released something downstairs? Does it work that way? Good question. Let's find out. Whee! Told ya. So... up, down, left, right, A start. I'm thinking that's the trick. We gotta actually fall off. We have to really sell out. You know, not do it nearly as well or as funny things as we... Oh, not that kind of fall off. Let's try this way. I'm fairly certain this is where it came from. Yeah. Okay, let me go down there then. No. I mean, yes. There's this. Now that's active, but what about the other one? Rude. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna... What is this? I'm so vexed. Perplexed. And if I had the right 64 game in, gexed. Maybe I did blow these up. Don't even need to fact check that one. It's the UFO that gives me the heart, isn't it? Well, now I have a pretty good inkling about what I want to do with my life. So this is where this is. We need to fall off here onto that. Right? I suppose? Let's have a look. Oh, right. Guess I'll turn this on. Let's get to this E and then we'll know for sure. I do like how it does 2 damage. Alright. I'm sorry we don't have a heart anymore. We can't play Reckless with lasers. But that's okay. It's not like we're... Ooh, hang on. Not good enough. Quite good enough. I don't know. Maybe we know what we're doing. Maybe. No, Bloody Conchiro, looking it up on the guide doesn't mean we know what we're doing. Oh wait, it does. I just haven't done that yet. Wait, there's boxes up there. I bet you it's in one of those. Hang on, let me see. Let me see. It's gotta be up there. So what we do, I'm almost certain, is we need to get the remote bombs. Just throw that away. Oh no, it's my security giant bomb, alright? I need to feel safe. I've already forgotten what's in here. Oh, there's the remote bombs. Okay, so we have the remote bombs now. Now it's just a matter of getting up there. Huh. You know, that'll work. You might think it doesn't work, but it works. It doesn't work. Oh, I was hoping to get the bomb box. That works. That barely works. That works. Okay. So now, we'll just throw a big one right here. And we'll see if this works. Nope, not good enough. Well, I think what the problem was that the big bomb wasn't in there deep enough. Yeah, we'll say that. I don't know, it's always funny when I try to bomb ladder, bomb bridge. Oh. Is that so? Okay, so what I need is a small bomb over there, right? I guess. Well. You know, you think this isn't going to work, but I think it will. Right off the cliff. You know, as long as you're going off the cliff, that's fine. Can I do this? I mean, I can. No one's stopping me. Hang on. Let's pick this one up, Bomberman. You're pretty good at picking up bombs. I've seen it. I just need to get up there, that's all. That's all I need. Please let me have this. No? Huh. I find it kind of funny. I find it kind of sad that the dreams I'm dying are the best I've ever had. Alright, so I'm glad I didn't waste my time on that. Time to waste your time on this. Cappy, just find out what it is. Find out what it is first. Don't put in all the effort to get there only to be disappointed. No. We have to do this the right way. You know, he wanted it, alright? They were the best dreams he had too, so I kinda owed it to him. Gosh, this is a hard one to get up. And or I might be doing it wrong. We'll see. Okay, so we can do that. Can I just throw it? Yeah, does that work? Yes. Alright, what are you? Cherry bombs, which I can get much later, much easier, much simpler, much simpler. How aggravating. And you're just sitting there on YouTube laughing at me. Where's this go again? It zones us, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay, so what's with this E? I can speak. I'm not that upset. Let me look. Type in Control F trap tower. Card number 1. We got that one. Yeah. Card number 2. In the room with 3 switches to the left, hit number 3, then go right to find a huge congregation of red alarm tiles. If luck is with you, you'll make it to the other side where you can bomb the box and get the card. Okay, that's... I don't know what you're talking about, guide. 3 switches. Well, here's one with 1 switches. How you like that? I've kind of forgotten what is all in here. Fairly certain that this is a pointless box. There's one of the cards. Okay. Yeah, that was card number 1. I have a heart. I think up there is a waste of time. Fairly certain. In fact, I'm so certain that I'm going to believe in myself and just trust. Yeah. So we hit that switch. Now I can go up here. Yeah, I can just hit it here. Yeah, yeah. So I did find card number 2. No, I found card number 3. I know where that is. I just need to find card number 2. Flame, and let me guess, bomb. Flame. This zones us. Oh. This is what it's talking about. I never got here. Crazy. Yeah, we gotta go through this. Hang on, let me blow up the UFO. Best ability in classic Kirby games. What do you mean if luck is with me? I don't need luck. Oh wait, luck is like my main stat, I think. Oh, this. I don't know where to go. Artichoke. Just know that's a snake pattern. It doesn't eat itself. Maybe. Okay, so... let's do this carefully. Yeah, alright, what's this? Oh, it just sends me back. Okay, well that's really cool. Huh, okay. So now we know where they all are, right? Pretty much. Yeah, okay. Well, let's do it. Let's do it for realsies. Alright. I'm sorry. Yeah. This is what I wanted. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Why am I facing this guy again? It was a mistake. High-tech harvester. I guess maybe I just wanted to read his name. Well, I know a way to get out of this one. You should have seen that coming, alright? Okay, so now let's just get all the cards without spending too much time here. This isn't a card, it's a custom, isn't it? No, it's a heart. Okay, well, that's fine too. You know, canonically, Bomberman never talked to... Oh, I just did. I mean, it's one of those things where it's optional. So we gotta hit a switch somewhere. Yeah, we'll hit that switch. And then have a sandwich. I think you can just barely make the second laser. Bye, heart. It's nice knowing you. Is this the card? I think it is. Yep, that's the card, alright. Remote bombs. Okay. Am I going for kills? I'm going for thrills. We're killing enemies along the way. I really should do this. Okay, you're dead. Now if it goes up, does not zone us. Oh wait, it does. But the first card is in here, so that's fine. I would like to kill the UFO and get a heart, though. Okay. It's not a laser, it's actually just really highly pressurized Mountain Dew. A citric lemon lime soda here in the States and elsewhere. Maybe I don't need to explain everything, but sometimes I feel like I do. Just seeing the UFO makes me think I have the heart already and I was just going to run through the Mountain Dew. Almost. Yeah, come here. You can't kill me unless you're right over me, and I can't kill you unless you're right over me. Let's just end this charade. Ah. Okay, so what were we doing here again? I don't even care about those boxes. I know they're just bombs and flames. Going up this way. How did I miss this area? And other questions. Okay, so this goes this way. I'm not killing him for the heart so much as just to make him not be there anymore. The jet, though, might be a problem. Yeah, okay. So, can't I just blow up the box and then reset? Surely that's a thing. Right? Yeah, I just want the card. Intruder alert, intruder alert. He's going for the button that warps you to the start of the fortress. Why did we even install that thing? Well, you see... I guess it is kind of bad for your time, though, because... Mountain Dew. Because I probably could have backtracked a bit quicker than going through all this again, but I wanted the kills anyway, so I guess that's what we're doing. I was trying to multitask, okay? You didn't have to be a jerk about it. Not you, the guy with the blades. Not you. You're a kid. You have one blade. It's kind of a waste of time to fight these. I wish I could put a bomb on the switch and make it go off, and that would do the switch. That'd be great. Haha, speedrun. Alright. 17 kills, it's not bad. Especially since a lot of them throw themselves off of cliffs and stuff, so we gotta be careful about that. Also, I did not... Oh, we're at an hour 25. Okay. Yeah, yeah, this is a longer one. I apologize, but I also think it's some of my best work, so, there. So we're done here. Let's find out what's on number 2. Hang on, I have tea. Why aren't I drinking said tea? There we go. I think it barely can't get to you. Shows what I know. Okay, this is going to be all Mountain Dew all the time. Okay. Yay, another continue that we don't really need to use. So I think number 4 is one of those switches that's always on. It doesn't get turned off by hitting these glass things. So, good. You are number 23. That's going to take me somewhere. And we're just going to go up here. You can bomb bridge across here, but I don't think there's a reason to, because you can just get up. Yeah, we didn't. Let me have that. Thank you. I'll take it as a prank for now, because there's no lasting damage, but still. Okay. So, let me see what's in here. Yeah. I want to kind of get the gold card soon, before someone flings himself off a cliff and then I can't get it anymore. Let's see what's up here. Oh. Well, alright then. What's this? Bomb. Can't go that way. We've learned that Bomberman can't jump across a 1-foot gap. Not worth. Well, that's interesting. If this doesn't zone us, but it did. And this is the end, isn't it? Do I need cherry bombs to get through? No. No problem. Well, we're passing. It's funny that that activated the exit. I want to get the gold kill card thing before we anything else. Yeah. That guy dropping it is better because these jets are all over the place. Okay, let's go back down and get card number 3 if we can. Because card number 3 is actually out of the way. So trying to get the time card in card number 3 just isn't going to happen, I don't think. Okay, so this one... Oh, that's what happened. I see. So you hit this switch and then you hit it. You drop down and hit that E, and then you bounce across. Okay, that's what happened. I was here to see the whole thing, and I didn't know what happened. Alright, first things first. I would like to not die. Give me the heart. Thank you. Okay, hit it. Hit it or miss it. That's okay, the UFO will be back after these messages. I hope saying that ironically didn't make YouTube put an ad there. The UFO was not back after any messages, actually. We go up. And then we go down. And then we go up. See, that's why I'm glad I got the gold card already. Okay, so I can just drop down on here, right? Yes. Yes. Yes, and alright, so I feel like the easier way is to go this direction. I think. I think I only need small bombs. No, they probably have to be big. Let's be careful about this. Yeah. The tears are filling up their glasses. Okay. Joke's over. Everyone laughed. Well, I like to imagine. Okay. Yeah. And then we go up this way. And then that takes us to somewhere that actually doesn't give us anything important except cherry bombs, which we don't actually need. So I'm not really sure why this even exists, to be honest. But there's a gold card here. Okay. I forgot where, though. So we're just going to blow up everything, I guess. Don't you have the guide open still? I do. It's not on the screen now. And, you know, it'd be way too much work for me to move my right arm like so. And then open it up. Remember the area after dropped off the trident, the one with the switches after a series of elevators? Yeah, now you do. When you enter, turn left and make your way past the lasers, then blow up the group of the boxes to find this card. Oh, you have to first hit the switch in this room to one platform to the area. Okay. So, got it. Thank you much. I should thank you by name. Hang on. Alright, author Jaeger. No, it's Marshmallow. That'd be hilarious, though. Steam background. Alright, cool. That way it's not so bright in my face. So, it's just a series of elevators, right? Yeah, this is nothing important, I don't believe. But just make sure. Yeah. Cool. Alright, I think we'll put off the Altair fight for last. Okay, hang on. Gotta go through the Mountain Dew. Do I? I don't have a heart anymore. Why do I keep thinking I still have a heart? Okay. I turned that off. I'm going this way. I could have sworn there was a heart down here too, and I really want that. I heard that, Jet. No, it's a custom heart. Oh, there's a heart. Okay. I'm right. I'm actually correct. Okay. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's try and get the gold card now. I have a thought. I just had a brilliant thought. We will not do the Altair fight later. Because I will die before then. Pretty smart, right? No. I wanted to show what the ending is like if you get 99 gold cards, because it's a slightly different ending. And we got the 4 out of the 5 here, so we'll just get this 5th one later. Potato. And that way we can see both endings. I don't know. Am I supposed to... Should I feel bad about that? That sometimes I get the bad ending, which means that in some universe the characters are in a worser situation. Thank you for not dying, Bomberman. So we'll get the time card for this one last. Yes, yes. And that means that we don't really need to care about getting all the gold cards for Altair either. Oh, and then this takes us all the way down real quick, so that way it's like a shortcut out of here. I like that. Well done, Hudson. Good game design. Now work on your extra life system, please. Okay, so I think we're done here. We need that E to turn on, actually. So let me do this. You and me makes Nintendo Wii. No, it doesn't. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't see the UFO anymore, guys. Nope, totally don't. Don't see it anymore at all. Please come this way. I need you to live. Please. This way. Yes. Yes. Alright, thank you so much. Okay. I don't know, I feel like you could, like, do one of those Call of Duty things where, like, the entire screen turns red while you're almost dead. And that would work for me when you don't have a heart. It'd be annoying. But it'd be less annoying than beep beep beep, beep beep beep, beep 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 all the time. So, oh no. I need to hit switch number 4. Okay. Fine, fine, fine. Captain Thief gets a heart, loses it when he gets a start. Okay. Yep, yep. Yep. 15 minutes. 15 minutes here. On this one. And this is me going quick. Not really, I mean, I think we'd say 5 minutes. I think I don't need to, though. Oh, and then I have to do this, the speed card for this, which is another... I feel like well... Yeah, that's like 3.5 minutes. Don't make me do work. Don't make me backtrack. Don't make me back work. Fairly certain it was this way. Yeah. One of them had you blow up a box to get through. And the other way made you think you could get away without blowing up a box. But then the second way, it was like, oh, actually, blowing up a box is not worth your time now. Okay, there's a whole maze to this area. I might guess it right the first time. Don't get too expecting of that, though. Yes. Oh, hey. UFO, UFO, you're identified because I want your heart. Oh, well, hang on. We're here. There might be a custom part. I want that, though. Okay. I just want to know. Okay. I think that's everything. Yeah, alright, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool tools. What's my time looking like now? Genuine question. I think we can still do it. I'm gonna change the save slot 2 though, and save here. We'll see. We'll see. Are we done? No, actually, we're gonna beat the game tonight. Today. Whatever time it is, wherever you're watching. You pay. Been decades, but I remember this very, very well. No, wait, it's you want to fight me? And me and my friends said that he's saying you want a hot tea. and that this is a giant tea maker device. Fun times. Dun dun dun.
You wanna fight me?
Yep. So 70s Yiba-ish. He's actually one of the easier mini bosses. He will destroy himself very easily. So, how do you get the cards? The laser doesn't hurt him. It's just that he sets bombs all over the place like an idiot. Okay, I will be honest. I don't remember him saying "Pray time is over." Combine. This is how custom parts work.
I'll finish you.
I don't know why it made a gold card sound. Oh yeah, he can turn phantomy. And he's very not afraid to use it. So it's actually really hard to like crush him. I think what you have to do is you have to kick a bomb into him. And then, you know, pick up a bomb. I don't know, for some reason my bomb picker-upper just doesn't want to work. There we go. He did the Gaia Sven Balsar attack. That's hilarious. I'm gonna have to do like so much editing. And by that I mean Eddie's gonna have to do all the editing. He's definitely not the same person as me. Do I get a gold card just for beating you? I'm gonna cheat and look this up. I'm sorry. Trap Tower. Defeat him. Yeah. Alright. That's hilarious. So we got all the cards. If we can beat him in time. Which is easy enough. I wasn't kidding. He's definitely easier than, I want to say, Heart Exchange. The lightning guy, the fire guy. Okay, and then Regulus comes and rescues him. Because he made us a hot tea, we have to pay for it. But Bomberman doesn't believe in currency. And there we go. And this would have been the start of the alternate ending if I got the other gold card first. Which begs several questions. Well, just one actually, and that is, if I fight the boss again, does it just consider that I have all the cards? Or do I have to get all the cards in order to start the alternate ending? I didn't read that. To be honest, I'm a little disappointed in you. I'll probably never see you again. Take care of yourself. What did you say before that?
Yeah, that was close.
That's something that only you text readers will know. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yep. Ice is just hanging out. It didn't need to chain. It's actually pretty ride or die with the Black City. So, okay, I was gonna say, is this credits? Because I'm not seeing any names. Just, Bomberman's village getting destroyed. I'll let this play out. Is there anything I want to say? Yeah, actually, pretty fun game. I owned it later in my life, but at the time I only borrowed it from a friend. And the custom parts always had this kind of mystique to me, like, how do you get the last ones? I didn't know you actually had to beat the game in under 3 hours. For a while. I probably looked it up later, but that was like after my main interest in the game had waned. Excuse me. Hiccup. This is how you do this, in case you didn't do that. You know, this actually probably isn't the worst place to show little videos about stuff like this if it were pertaining to most commonly missed gold cards. In this case, though, it's like, I don't think that helps anybody. You need that bridge to get across to fall into the thing and get something there, so... What did Sirius say before he said he was disappointed in me? Well, there he is. Game plan, game design, Koji Inami. It's Inami, you idiot captain. Well, stop being mean. Instead of capybara, it's capybaka. Okay, what are you... Oh, he's doing a... Oh. Well, you see, okay. See, this helps, but you really don't need a bomb bridge to do this. You just need to blow it up and get the card after. Maybe on hard mode things disappear faster? Good question. Good question. There is a sequel to this game, and I'm afraid to say that, well, you know, I'm slightly sad to say that I know that because when I was looking up things to use for thumbnails for this series, just looking up Bomberman 64 gave me images from Bomberman 64 2, and I happen to know that some enemies come back later, so I know it's definitely tied to this plot. And good. Good, I want more of this plot. Yeah, you can use cherry bombs to blow up that door, just in case you didn't know. Is there any other, like, 64 games that you've wanted to play that you didn't finish? Yeah, actually. Another one I never owned but rented all the time was called Mischief Makers. And the way they did the alternate ending was you actually got the full ending, but it only played so long. There are these hidden gem items or something that you had to find that are everywhere in the game. And the more of them you had, the more time it would tick down, so you could see the whole thing. I didn't really get too many of them. I just remember something to do with the werewolf boss guy thing. Oh wow, you can blow up the ski shack? Wow, had no idea. Oh my goodness, what's in there? We'll never know. We gotta get back there, guys. We have to do this. Yeah. I'm sorry. Sarcasm is kind of like salt. It kind of adds humor to something in the most part, but way too much of it detracting. Hello, Regulus. You know what, we're going to answer this question once and for all. Google Translate. Okay. Then we actually go there. Switch. Regulus. And it is pronounced
Regulus.
See, it says Regulus. I was pronouncing it right the whole time. I don't know. It just seemed appropriate, I guess. I can't, like, skip through the credits, though. So we're stuck watching 2 more bosses or whatever is left. Right. Yeah, it did seem to be doing it on a pattern-like thing, like first stage, then the second stage boss, then the third stage. Now it's just doing all the 4th stage bosses, so we're pretty close to the end, I think. This must be some sort of developer build because I don't remember ever having a question mark there. Just by the music, though, it does sound like it's coming to an end. I don't know, my brain is kind of saying, or kind of interpreting it getting quieter. It actually probably isn't, but I want it to be over sooner. How's that? Well, there goes my theory. I mean, the earlier theory that it's telling you secrets or how to get up here or whatever is still very well in place. It's just, yeah. It's not the bosses all in one row. Well, cool. In case you're wondering how to get up there, that's how you do it. Sound is the last thing they credit, right? No, actually it keeps going. I don't know anymore. Wouldn't it have been nice to have this camera angle instead of the upside down one that made no sense? Yeah, it's a developer build. You can't... I don't think there's a way to just randomly do a celebratory cheer thing like that. Sound. Again, sound effects. This will also let us know if we have different credits, by the way. This is kind of worth doing, kind of. But we'll have to figure that out next time. I think this game is kind of what established my expectations for completionist rewards. Like, getting all 100 cards actually gets you another world. Getting 120 stars in Mario 64 just gives you this shiny front flip. Getting all 100 precursor engine things in Jak and Daxter gives you a 2-minute cutscene that kind of, you know, lends itself to the next game, but not really, because it's so open-ended anyway. It could have been anything. But still, that's better than a shiny front flip. Was there anything else that gives you something really nice? Yeah, kind of. I remember Diddy Kong Racing, another game I never owned and actually didn't even borrow that often. But my friend next door had it, and he never got to this place called Future Funland, where you're supposed to get all the balloons. And aren't an even number like 100 balloons. There's like 47 or something like that. And he was trying to beat the last Whiz Pig to get to Future Funland, but the game really cheats on that last race. And so him and me together tried to do that, but couldn't do it, so we never saw it. I did watch somebody play through it, so I do know that Future Funland is a place. I thought it would be more of a new lobby, I guess, in the way that the island is a lobby or Peach's Castle is a lobby. It's really just another track, which is okay, fine, whatever. And then you have to beat Whiz Pig there too, so yeah, good luck. Anyway, I do like rewarding completionists though, or completionism. It just feels like if you're going to go all the way through and find all the secrets and stuff, there should be like something pretty special, spectacular. It does, in a way, very sadly mean that there's some percentage of the player base that will never see it. Kind of like we never saw Future Funland in our childhoods. And by we, I mean him and my friend. But I think that makes it all the sweeter. There are things that I've found that some people will never see. There are some things that other people found that I'll never see, etc. Okay, we're at the boss we just beat. That must mean that we're at the end, right? Or is it going to like give us a wink and a nod and like kind of show part of the alternate ending? That'd be funny. Okay. Cooperation. Aoni Pro. Imagine. Gimmick. Joe Down Studio. Tabak. Nietzsche Men Graphics. I really want this to be under 2 hours. And yet, it kind of doesn't matter at this point. I think once you get past the 1 hour 45 minute mark, the brain will see the time on the video and say, oh, it's a 2 hour Bomberman 64 video. Do I have time for that? Cappy, my lunch hour is 45 minutes, which I know is a crime, but it's just how things are. And every time I watch a long YouTube, it like boots up from where I last started, so I have to like skip ahead. Could have did a little funny thing here and showing Sirius like leaping in to kick Regulus right in the side or something, you know? Just saying. Just a single frame of the alternate ending, that's all. Oh, hey, do I get to read the text now? Because I wasn't paying attention, because I'm silly. Bye, Black Fortress. I mean, this is a bad ending when you think about it, because we just like made them leave. We didn't destroy the Omni Cube or anything like that. Ah, there we go. There's the wink and the nudge and the nod and the poke and whatever else you would do. Yep. Okay. So in case you didn't know, this is the final world. I'm not sure exactly how it's in the clouds while the Black City is not. Black Fortress, I know. But hey, now you have something to work toward. Get all the gold cards. Idiot. Okay. Okay, I feel stupid for saying anything. It totally did, like, every wink and nudge they could. Wow. Alright, or, you know, maybe they are listening to me and they're, like, changing the game in real time with their time travel powers, which means that the next time we play, we'll have a better extra life system, guys. I can't wait. What's my time look like, anyway? Hudson. The Bee. Who also made Zexus. Oh, no. Oh, wait, no. Okay, good. Okay, another pet peeve. I don't like it when you beat the game and the final screen just freezes. Super Mario 64 did that too. So let me have a look at customs real quick. Yeah. Did we get anything new? Anything cool? Got a dress. That must be the blue custom piece we picked up. So wait. The fifth one is the dress. The fifth one is the slash claws. Huh. Oh, this one, Bubby Socks. This is the Bilzard Buffalo of this game. They're bunny socks, but, you know, typos. Yeah. Bubby Socks. Yeah, alright. No, we're not going to save that. We only save the abominations I like. Let me just go ahead and save state right here. And we will pick this up next time. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next one where we will hopefully finish things up. And I will see you then.